Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Void Stranger, where I start off standing on some glass. Very dangerous. Looks like my goal is just to get to the exit on this one. There's a statue over there that I might be able to use to kill the baddie. So let's do the approximately obvious thing, which is to find a way to get my hands on the statue. That's not going to help me, is it? Is it? Is there any way that I can push it around by doing something clever? I can't push it up or down from here. And if I go up, then that happens. So I don't think that helps me. I had a chance to pick up an extra piece of floor that the statue is under right there, so if I need one more piece of floor, I at least know a way that I could maybe leverage that. But for now, let's just kind of ignore Batty McBatterton over here, since it doesn't seem like he's really getting in the way that much. And instead just see if... Oh, I don't have a way to go north-south again. Yeah, so I need that. Because I can't turn any of these corners now anymore. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a dive. So, let's reason about this. I need the ability to turn corners while I'm on the top row or getting down to the bottom or something. And there aren't a lot of opportunities to do so. Well, okay. I could... There's a number of things I could do here. Here is one of the most obvious. I can go left first. We'll grab this again. And... right now that looks like that might be all I need. Because why could I not just do this at this point? Perhaps there is a reason that will reveal itself to me shortly. I'm gonna need more space than that. Let's get another one. Is this enough? Yes. So why can't I just do this? I can just do this. Great. Basement 39, solved. And welcome back. It's a fresh day for me. Took a couple days off from playing this. Okay, mouthy guy is gonna come towards me when he sees me. So he's gonna come this way. I got another locust idol. I'm up to 19 of them. Terrific. He will come towards me in that direction as well. Why is this room so open? And this is the first time I've really been given the opportunity to kind of fool around with the capabilities of these guys. They can't see me through walls. And I can't try to have him like look at me through the chest or anything. Are there any other physics of this guy I would like to figure out? Oops. Well, I just took an unnecessary death. You acquired nothing. Oh, after I acquired the Lotus Idol, it stayed in my inventory. I still have 19. I don't think I noticed that before. Okay, and you do fall in holes. That was the other thing that was kind of noteworthy that I might have wanted to experiment with you with. So, I guess I'm done on this floor. Since it was a few days, I did have a chance to rewatch the first few episodes. It was the case when I was fighting the princess that all of my damage numbers were perfect squares, but there was no other obvious pattern. And this is a game of sokoban and squares, and so that just might be a joke in and of itself and not have necessarily any other importance or meaning. But I thought I would call it out. What happens if I do this? You'll just fall in immediately. Right, because I move first, I opened it up, you move second, you try to move forward, and you fall in the hole. Great. So I want to wait for you to fall in the hole, and then go collect the locust idol. Seems good. Music also continues to be good, by the way. For those keeping score at home. Music, good. Okay. There's like a foreground giant dragon tail swirling around this level or something. Also, I need to do something maybe clever to get this guy out of the way. That's clever enough. Is it? I'm gonna move first, then he's gonna see me and move second, so that's not good enough. So how do I get around you? Well... How do I get around you? Every time I say that, it seems like the answer is always the same. Which is, I remember that I have another button on my controller that I can press. Which picks up pieces of the floor, which is always the solution. Alright, so are we going down to where there's dragons or something? Or are we just not going to see the tail again? That was on screen number 42. The basements have 3-digit numbers in the bottom right, so I expect there aren't more than 999 levels. I don't know that any of this is necessarily important information at this point. Interesting. I don't have a tempo, so I think I'm stuck. Because, no, that worked out just fine. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's pick up that piece of glass, because I think I'm going to need it. Oh, I have trapped myself. No, I haven't. And I managed to get a locust title. Everything is great. I don't know why you all were worried. Oh, new music. And there's the dragon tail again, or whatever it is on the left-hand side of the screen, swirling above us in the foreground. Also, there appears to be an NPC of some description in the bottom right. And there is a glimmer underneath the rock/hatching egg that makes me strangely curious. It almost looks like there is another stairwell there. I actually want to check that out first. If I push this... Oh, it crumbled. And when I'm standing on the rock... Oh, is it if some object is standing on the rock, it has a glimmer? Let's see if the monster also causes the glimmer. It does. Okay. So, the glimmer has been explained. Any object sitting on top of glass causes a glimmer. Hey, monster, do you cause glass to fall? You do. I probably tested that before, but I didn't remember. And so that's another reason for the glimmer to just give the visual cue to the human who's playing the game to say, hey, this object might be obscuring 3/4 of this tile, but it is a piece of glass that is going to fall when the object vacates that location. Okay, great. Understood. So, with that understanding, let's go talk to someone or something. It is some creature with horns, one of which has been broken off, and who has a card number 3 stuck on its head, as though it were playing some kind of game. She. Stranger, stranger. Are those locusts in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? There are 21 of them, apparently. Seeing the state you're in... Florida? Wait a minute, he doesn't know where I live. Those locusts are of little use to you. Alright. Lucky for you, I'm quite fond of those things. How about a trade? As you might have noticed, traveling through these halls can get rather tiresome. There are, however, shortcuts that few know about. If you hand over all your locusts, I'll give you a hint about how to find one of them. There are shortcuts, and there are hints about finding the shortcuts. Wouldn't want that noggin of yours to go completely dull. How about it, stranger? Could I find them myself, and do I have any idea where any of them might be located? The first suspicion, given that I am first learning of this on this screen, is that the dragon's tail appears to be covering an upper left square that might actually be traversable. So I'm going to go try to traverse that on my own for now, and just see if I can get to there. Maybe there is a hidden staircase behind the dragon tail. And it looks like I only have one opportunity to step there, so let's see what happens. So, I can't put my floor back down. Can I move to the left? I also can't go to the left. Okay, so there is actually a wall here. So that was my original suspicion. Hidden shortcuts. What else might constitute a hidden shortcut? I'm not sure yet. This is just going to trap me. I'm not sure why I did that. Can I think of some other clever place that there might be a shortcut hidden in this room or anywhere similar? And I haven't ever been given a reason to have all of my locusts, other than to buy the hint. So if I don't see one on my own, it seems not unreasonable to go ahead and spend them. What happens if I do... Oh, right, I pushed it off the glass, so I can't walk there. Nevertheless, curiosity has gotten the better of me. I have an idea. I'm going to need more floor tiles to execute my idea. So I'm going to grab some more floor tiles and attempt to do a thing. What I'm wondering about is what happens if I were to push the rock into the creature over there. So let's discover what happens in that scenario. I know that I can push a statue head into a larva creature, and that causes the creature to get smushed and die. It also happens here. Okay, so I killed the monster and was able to witness that tile, and it didn't get me anything other than the knowledge that I can indeed push rocks into other monster creatures or whatever. So now the second obvious question, if I can push it into monster creatures, what about into non-monster creatures? So this is another hypothesis that must be investigated because we are scientists. Did you know you were a scientist before this episode? If you didn't, now you do. You're a scientist. I think I could do... Let me think this through for a moment. I want this floor. And then I need to build some more floor over here. And then I need to coerce Mr. Monster Dude to start heading this way. And I should have enough floor to get back to where I'm going. So I think that won't be a problem. So I can do some more of this. Oh. But now this part's a problem. It is a problem, however, that I do have a way to solve. I did not anticipate this originally, but I found a way. Alright, monster's been killed. Now that the monster is out of the way, I can go back to doing perfectly normal things. Which it occurs to me I might not actually be able to do. Yeah, I've already spoiled my ability to do it. What I wanted to try to do was to push this rock to the south and see if I could squish the NPC in the corner. But I would need to get north of it, and I've already spoiled my ability to be north of it. And furthermore, the monster spoiled my ability to be north of it. So it was when I had the monster, I had to do what I did the first time, when I was just experimenting. Okay. So I think what I want to do is this. So I'm going to push this all the way over to the monster, and I'm not sure if I have enough glass, but rather than try to think it through, I'm just going to go ahead and push this over to the monster first anyway. and then we'll deal with that problem momentarily. Okay, so we killed that guy. I can pick up another piece of what-do-you-call. Oh, but I need a piece of what-do-you-call to the south of me first. And I don't know. How would I get floor for this rock so that when I pushed it to the south, it wouldn't fall in the pit, and instead I'd be able to push it on top of the guy? Okay, maybe I can do that at the beginning? Because there are a couple of extra floor tiles I could have used that I did not use. Yes, that seems plausible. So suppose I brought some flooring over here. I still can't get one into the second row from the bottom. But that is also possible. And then once I get the rock down here, I'll also need to be able to stand here, so I need to leave both of those behind. Okay. I don't know that I've explained exactly what my plan is in sufficient detail for everyone to see it, but we're getting there. So I don't need this anymore. But I will need one more here. And then I think I can execute my plan. And now I just want to bring 3 of these along. Nope! I accidentally fell. Also, I was still doing something slightly wrong. But I know how to solve it. Okay. This would be a good time for me to fast forward some video, I think, for the first time in the series. So let's make that happen. I need to leave one more over there on the right. I just realized. But I have a spare one that I think I can use. So let's try that. Okay, so now if I can get north of all that mess, which I think I can. I'm choosing not to use the glass right now, although I think at this point I could. Oh yeah, now I should be able to push the rock to the south. And I think still have enough. Do I need this anymore? I don't think so. So if I go all the way to the right, I could push the rock to the south, make a bridge, push it farther to the south, and push it into the guy. Yes. So be very careful, because I would undo all of my hard work if I screw this up. But I'm pretty sure I can do this. Take a piece with me, push this to the south, fill in the gap it just vacated, push this down, and now push it over. I did it. I killed the guy. The music ended. And is there a shortcut? I'm on basement 44 now. Let's see what happens. Basement 45. I still have all my locusts. I did not purchase the hint. And that's what happened. Okay. I'm fine with that. Good fun. I think I get the idea of this, which is basically to send you to your death that way and then continue on to the exit. The snake still appears in the upper right and lower right. This one looks more problematic. The quote-unquote obvious way to begin is like that, and then I think well, I can just do this. There we go. That's fine. Alright. These don't seem bad. Where can I first get my hands on a bit of glass? I could grab this one? No, now you're standing there. Well, it looks like I'm headed this way now. You're gonna fall in a hole. Great. Don't need to worry about you anymore. And then I could just pick up this glass. Great. Easy rooms. There's a piece of glass underneath the rock that is 3 squares to the left of me. I can tell from the sparkles. There is a chest, presumably containing a locust idol, that I would like to obtain. Obtaining said chest is not necessarily going to be easy. How do I do it? Seems like I could just walk around and get it. I got a locust idol! And I discovered that I do actually need something else. And not that something else. Ooh, I think I'm dead. Actually, is that true? Yeah, because I can't push this thing. Okay, let's fall in a hole. Could I have pushed this first? I could have. That would have been a smart thing to do. Could I also push this off? Sure, why not? I don't know what those things are for, so why not destroy them? There's nothing here! You acquired nothing! It's because I already got the thing. And I think I didn't realize that in the previous videos, that like the you acquired nothing was because I had already gotten the thing. Let's pick up a piece of glass, because I think that's all I need. I lied. I need more. So I will take this. Da-da-da-da! Alright. I am not in a great position to use like tempo moves versus the mouths. So I probably need to drop 1 or more of them into holes. They are going to create holes, which might impede my further progress. But I definitely need to get rid of them. Also, I don't have good places for tempos. Okay, so that's the big problem. So let's fix the big problem first. The way I see to fix the big problem is to fill in a hole like this, and now I have access to tempo moves, which means, for example, I can walk here, and then walk back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and convince that guy to fall in a hole, for example. I will then be able to fill in holes later on using some piece of this tempo floor. However, I really should have opened up a hole for that guy first, because now I'm probably up a creek. Is there anything clever I could do here? There is. What if I do this? I didn't take an opportunity to drop you in a hole, because I guess I didn't have such an opportunity. And now you're just going to come eat me. Alright, well, I learned a harsh lesson. These things happen. Alright, so you've fallen in that hole. Great. And I don't expect that I'm going to need this one. So now this time, let's make sure I actually open up a hole and take advantage of it. So there is the hole I've opened up. Here is me taking advantage of it to drop you in there. And now I think I have a path just to walk to the exit, if I do something as trivial as this. So that is what I shall do. And we made it to basement 50. Alright. I need a way to travel to the north. Well, I suppose I could break this and pick it back up. And then I could break that and leave that behind. I can go grab my locust idol. And then I could probably grab any old piece of flooring and just do this. Sure. Haven't found any shortcuts, but perhaps someone else will give me a hint about them if they exist. 23 locust idols. 51st basement. How do I suppose I'm ever getting to the north where that exit staircase is? Right now I don't have immediate ideas. It seems like I need to accumulate a lot of solid flooring. And I don't know why that rock would be there. I am going to choose to leave the rock there for now. I need some things. I suppose if I had this, I could trade a piece of glass for a piece of solid floor like that, which seems quite valuable, because then I could pick up some more solid flooring and place it to the north, and then repeat that move in order to get to the exit. Okay, there we go. I think there were multiple solutions I saw there, but that was one of them. Let's see. It seems possible to go south down the left-hand broken corridor, but then there's a monster there who would eat me. Could I go south down the right-hand side? I think so. So let's try some of this. Get as many solid flooring. Ooh, I see a problem, but I also see something I could have done earlier that might have worked better in my favor. Maybe. Maybe not. What is my plan here? I think I do. Can I get down the right-hand side? I'm not sure how to place multiple blocks to the south of me there, because I can't turn and face to the south. But if I go down the left-hand side, monster's just going to come towards me, and I don't have a way to deal with it. And there's two pieces of glass, very suspiciously here and here, that do allow me to be facing left or right in the second row, which seems like it might be part of the crux of a solution. Oh, I might see something. So, what if I did... Yeah, what if I did this? Placed a block here, and then used it to get to the south. That seems clever and useful. What happens if I race the monster? Oh, I can't race the monster into the exit because he already saw me there. Haha. Alright, well that answered that question. Hey monster, how would you like to come this way? Da-da-da-da! You fell in a hole. I'm gonna push this off for no good reason. And go on to basement 53! Alright, what's the catch here? No, seriously. Why do things exist? This is irksome. Like, there's all this... Something has to happen here, right? I tried on a previous floor to break all of the glass in a room. This feels like a place to try that again. Oh, I can't ever break the glass that's underneath the rock, though, because the rock is sitting on it and I cannot push the rock out of the way. But that is very suspicious. Can't push the rock. Can't seem to break open the eggs to hatch more somethings. Can't use my wand on the rock. Breaking all the tiles adjacent to the rock does nothing. So I don't know any way to ever get that rock off of that tile. So yes, this is a very suspicious room that I have no good ideas about. What is that? What is that? I think that's a good cliffhanger opportunity to go ahead and call this an episode. Yep, I'm that mean. I'm gonna say I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and next time when we return to Void Stranger, we'll discover what the giant hovering glowing ball of light is going to be. Maybe. For now, bye-bye.